Game 2 of the nightcap here in the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Semifinals from the Finneran Pavilion on the campus of Villanova University. What a venue and what a night. Newman Goretti has already advanced to the Catholic League Championship that will be played this Sunday at the Palestra. We will find out in 32 short minutes who advances on the other side of the bracket. Archbishop Wood Vikings, Archbishop Carroll Patriots. Hi everybody, Bob Long. Alongside me is Megan McCullough, who played at the University of Pennsylvania for many years, played on this floor, by the way, and now is going to help us bring you the action. Megan, Archbishop Wood, a terrifically talented team. They won the Catholic League Championship last year in double overtime against this very Archbishop Carroll team, this very team that had the opportunity to take them down. En route to a state championship for Archbishop Wood, they've won 4 straight. They're at the top of the mountain, and they have 2 girls leading the way, the super sophomore Ryan Carter and the senior going to St. Joe's next year, Emily Naus.
Yeah, the two of them, that dynamic duo, have really led the team. Emily had, Naus finishing at the basket, shooting the 3, and Ryan Carter being just that dynamic guard forward, contributing a lot to the game.
And with Archbishop Carroll, you can just about set your watch to them being in this contest. Coached by the legendary Renee Shields, they are led by another great name, known on this floor, right? Alexis Ebers, the daughter of the great Eric Ebers, but she's got some terrific game of her own and has led the Patriots all year.
She does, having many offers and, being that junior leader on the court. They have some younger underclassmen and just excited for the semifinal and an amazing atmosphere. We'll see who has the matchup against Newman Goretti.
An amazing atmosphere because of a terrific crowd. We will take a break and we'll come back for the starting lineups and the tip here on Sports Fan Base Network. We'll now meet the starters for both of these teams. John McBride is the public address announcer here tonight, one of the great advocates for the girls basketball game, and honored for him to get that assignment. He will introduce the Patriots of Archbishop Carroll first. They'll wear black here tonight with red trim and white numerals and letters across the chest. Coached by Renee Shields, needs no introduction, legendary head coach, multiple levels, still does the commentary for St. Joe's University women's basketball, and does a great job excelling at just about everything that she does. Kayla Ebers, a 5'10 freshman, also the daughter of Eric Ebers and Michelle Thornton. We'll get into their story as the night goes along. Abby McFillin, a sophomore at 5'8". Olivia Nardi, Alexis Ebers, the junior, and then number 42, Brooke Olander at 5'10". A Scranton commit fills out that starting lineup. So they go 5'8", 5'6", 5'8", 5'10", and 5'10" across the starting lineup. Kind of positionless basketball is what we'll see tonight from Archbishop Carroll. And now the 4-time reigning state champs, a team that has been to the Philadelphia Catholic League final at the Palestra 15 of the last 17 years, paying rent down there at the Palestra. The starters, Ryan Carter, a sophomore guard, number 8 ranked player in her class by the ESPN rankings. Sophia Topakis, number 10, a Division II recruit, starter last year as well. 7 rebounds and assists for her. Michaela Finnegan, a good rebounder at 5'6", was the 6th man last year as a freshman, 40% from beyond the arc. Emma Seckinger has an offer from Robert Morris, a sophomore standing at 5'10". And Emily Naus, the lone senior, contributing on this roster. She is going to St. Joe's University next year, a 2-time first-team All-Philadelphia Catholic League, and last year an All-State awardee. Shooting 40% from beyond the arc. Can get to the post, can knock it down from beyond the arc, and will be a key, Megan McCullough, if they're able to win this contest here tonight.
Last time we were out between Carroll and Wood, Archbishop Wood took the contest, not by too much, but we're looking forward to the rematch tonight.
Yeah, the rematch should be great. The regular season matchup was competitive the whole way, much like the double overtime thriller last year at the Palestra in the Catholic League Championship. Archbishop Carroll will get started as Archbishop Wood tries to get into that defense, and last touched by the Vikings. You'll see a lot of off-ball cutting throughout the night by Archbishop Carroll. We saw Cardinal O'Hara be very successful getting Molly Rulo to the basket. Archbishop Carroll will do the same. Off-ball, trying to get folks moving to the basket. This is a touch up top for number 23, Kayla Ebers, the freshman. Olander in trouble. Hands off now for Abby McFillin, the sophomore. McFillin, everything but the finish. Olander came down with it, but Topakis able to bring it away. Everyone's excited to see Ryan Carter play at a high level. A terrifically talented sophomore, couldn't hit it.
McFillin bringing up the ball as a new point guard, in her offseason does not handle it as much, but doing a really great job at point this year in place of her sister, who's out with a knee injury.
Quick giveaway there for Archbishop Carroll. You mentioned it, and there have been a lot of knee injuries over the course of the year in the Catholic League with some big-time players. Colleen Basecchio on the Archbishop Wood side, and of course you mentioned Kelsey Evers, the freshman. Maddie McFillin as well. Both Kelsey Evers, Maddie McFillin out for the year with knee injuries. Not sure, I don't believe that either of them will return, certainly not in Catholic League play. But it's been a next person up mentality. Carter, good footwork, couldn't hit it. And a held ball, it will remain with Archbishop Wood, dressed in the white here tonight. The Vikings 17-6 in the regular season, 10-1 in the regular season in the Catholic League. That corner three is no good, but yet another offensive rebound for Topakis. Emily Naus gets to the rim, and she's bumped on the way to the hoop. Alexis Ebers picks up the foul that was in the act. Get one more look here, and Megan, it's an offensive rebound, a good chance to get off the bounce for Emily Naus.
She did a great job attacking the defender that was off balance, and can't convert on this first one, but really good take to the basket.
So yes, that is 7-5 if you're keeping count for Archbishop Wood in non-league play. But that's because they're going out and facing top 25 teams nationally on the regular. And that is part of Mike McDonald's philosophy. You'll see the exact same thing if you look at Archbishop Carroll's schedule and, quite frankly, gauntlet that they've had. Prepared them both for Catholic League play. Good finish on the offensive carom. We're underway with a score from Kayla Ebers.
Well, sister action there. Great rebound and positioning for that basket.
It won't go down as a pass, but in the driveway growing up, that was a pass. 10 times out of 10. Carter gets to a good spot at the elbow, and that time got the roll. We're told that she has a pro-type work ethic. Preschool workouts every day, post-practice lifts. Preparing as if she's going to be playing at the next level. Good bucket there on the other end. Abby McFillin put that one in, and we go back and forth. Already with 3 lead changes and a foul in the post. Carter and McFillin get used to that matchup as Abby McFillin, the sophomore, not backing down from her sophomore counterpart. Carter, it's been a lot of individual one-on-one looks. She went down hard on the play. Good, solid defensive rebound by Archbishop Carroll on the checkout.
Yeah, this will be important. Get stops like that, can finish with the rebound.
Dribble drive, hesitation move, blocked. Big block there by Archbishop Wood. That was Seckinger. Seckinger gets it back all the way to the rim, and what a 94 feet for Emma Seckinger, who got the block on one end and the finish at the other.
Nice assist by Finnegan, number 20, and it was a good cut for the layup.
Carter came in on the double team. Good patience that time by Abby McFillin. This is Alexis Ebers picking up the dribble. Every pass is contested. The shot was contested. Kayla Ebers knocked it down over the outstretched arm of Ryan Carter. A foul inside, second, make that third team foul against Archbishop Carroll. Olivia Nardi picks up her first personal foul. Archbishop Carroll will go to the bench. Kate Schumacher, the 5'8 sophomore. Her older sister, Cortland, by the way, played for Archbishop Carroll and now is a field hockey player at Fairfield. Emily Naus knocks that one down. It's a family affair at both of these schools, as Emily's brother Mike was a star player on the Archbishop Wood basketball team a few years ago. A lot of winning between these two programs. Kick out. It's a great look for three. And Archbishop Wood, Seconder, threw that one away. It was a good defensive rebound. Maybe a hair quick there, Megan.
Yeah, I got to stay patient there and can't have those backcourt turnovers.
Schumacher with a touch. Here's Alexis Ebers looking to get it down low. Here comes Ryan Carter. Up and under with a little English. A scoring machine per Mike McDonald.
Good awareness there by McFillin to get that ball out of the double.
The sophomore Abby McFillin tasked with a lot of the ball handling duties. Tough double team. And a good job by McFillin. Dribble drive. Schumacher traveled with it. Little run and jump that time from Archbishop Wood there, Megan. And what do you think the key and advantage is, employing that in this type of situation?
Yeah, I think the youth of Carroll, but they did a good job handling it there. Found the middle person. Got to find the open pass.
Contact and they'll move on. Schumacher there defensively.
Take advantage of this. Carter still getting down the floor.
They'll go into the post. Schumacher was in a good spot to let it go. Instead, nearly threw it away. Yeah, Ryan Carter first on the floor. Winning plays by Archbishop Wood. Seconder the step through.
Really great footwork there by Seconder.
Lost the ball underneath the scorer's table there, or the media table.
Sure did. This run and jump's also speeding up Carroll a little bit. They got to stay steady and patient.
Mike McDonald less than thrilled with the foul called against Michaela Finnegan. Sister of Delaney, as we continue to go through the familial history of these two clubs. Delaney was a terrific on-ball defender, good shooter, and all-around key part of Archbishop Wood's couple of state championships to start this four-year run. Double team and a held ball. Nice job there by Sophia McDonald, the 5'5 sophomore. Also the niece of Mike McDonald. Schumacher. Ryan Carter, beg your pardon, as Ryan Allen watches, by the way, from press row here, a former Archbishop Woodgate. Great with some good defense. Dribble drive, tough shot. How about that finish by Alexis Ebers? Villanova, Marquette, and other Big East programs, Megan, all over her in the recruiting process.
Yeah, she's really come alive and is this strong leader on this Carroll team.
Carter just creating her own shot, everything but the finish. And we got a foul. I think that's going to go against Archbishop Carroll. So Carter got her own rebound. And right now, it's Ryan Carter. Yes, her ability to score, Megan, but getting the loose ball, getting on the floor first at midcourt 2 possessions ago, and now getting her own offensive rebound 1-on-3.
Yeah, she's doing all the little things, and as we talked about in the first game, they add up, all those hustle points.
Carter. 34 seconds left. Archbishop Wood, of course, no shot clock here at the high school level, has no temptation, I don't believe, unless you can get a really good one going to the rim to take this one early. Well, maybe Ryan Carter's the temptation. Getting off the bounce to the block. 2 shots coming.
Second foul for Nardi on that foul.
You would think with a name like Nardi, coming out of Archbishop Carroll territory, and playing on Villanova's floor, that maybe there is some relation there, but to our understanding there is not, between Olivia Nardi and, of course, Villanova great, and now current assistant coach Mike Nardi. And we're talking about the Kyle Lowry, Randy Foy, Alan Ray Villanova men's basketball teams that Mike Nardi was a part of. Just the second team foul against Archbishop Wood. It goes against Sophia Tapakas. That's her first. Might be early to do this, but still 2 fouls to give if you want to take one, if there's an Archbishop Carroll Patriot getting unfettered access to the basket. A really good look for Schumacher. It's good, off the glass. And that will end the first quarter. A little bit of momentum. Kate Schumacher shrugs her shoulders on the way to the Archbishop Carroll bench. They all count, and we are tied at 12. This is the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Semifinals here on the Sports Fan Base Network.
Hi, I'm Marty Bystrom, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. In my experience in Major League Baseball, I know how important it is for high school athletes to gain exposure. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you are a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
A good one early on, just as we expected. These teams always seem to play it tight and on the biggest stages. This is quite the stage, and we are appreciative of our sponsors able to bring it to you here today. Starting with Blocks. Thanks to Blocks, where they help turn your PA state tax liability into need-based scholarships for your school while earning you a 9% PA tax credit. That's a 90% Pennsylvania tax credit. Terrific program. Learn more at blocks.org/tax credit. Also, the Philadelphia Catholic League is excited to announce it has partnered with Sports Specialties to provide championship gear and PCL apparel with a new online store. Go to PCL25.itemorder. That's PCL25.itemorder.com. One more time, PCL25.itemorder.com. This is Emily Naus. And Ryan Carter just creates havoc everywhere she goes, even off the ball. She's been able to get to the rim at will. That time trying to get in the post. So after the Carroll foul, they're going to turn it over.
Good deny there by McFilland.
Really good officiating crew here tonight. That was Maureen O'Tormey who saw that one very, very well. Jim Smith and Dave Brown, the other two officials, an experienced crew here tonight. Congratulations to them on the assignment. Well deserved. And a carry will turn it the other way. That's Jim Smith on that call. This Archbishop Carroll team talked to some of the assistants prior to the contest. A young team, learning to win, dealing with those injuries, and getting used to the new normal. They've done a terrific job. 3 seed in the Philadelphia Catholic League, won their first game comfortably, and getting a turnover right there. Good look up the floor. And a big finish by Kayla Ebers.
That was 2 second-team All-Catholics assisted and a score, so pretty great take there from the Carroll
Double team came there on Ryan Carter, but again, an offensive rebound leads to 2 points for her. As much as you can, Megan, I think they're doing a nice job off the initial bounce and in the half court against Ryan Carter, but unable to keep her off the glass.
Yeah, I agree. The defense is looking strong. Got to keep staying patient on offense.
Good
hands.
hands.
Turnovers.
Topakis without a lot of numbers, and that is a veteran move there. Archbishop Wood back into the half court. Another one for Ryan Carter slipping through. Couldn't get it over the front rim. That is 1 on 5 inside there for Ryan Carter. But I liked that initial take there, Megan, because Archbishop Carroll defensively was overloaded to the other side of the floor. Didn't adjust well. That's one Carter's going to make 9 times out of 10. Good kick out for Schumacher. Schumacher had hit the 3 off the glass, and an offensive foul is called against Olivia Nardi. Point of emphasis across high school basketball and really all levels. You have to be set on that high ball screen, and that mesh handoff play is a lot of times where that call can be made if you're not in legal position. We did get a quick look, by the way, at Ryan Allen down our floor cam here, who is back to support her Archbishop Wood Vikings.
And back in Philadelphia, Villanova.
Terrific for her and terrific for Denise Dillon. Emily Naus can heat up quickly from beyond the arc. Good check out that time by Archbishop Carroll.
Yeah, that was Archibald. Came in as a sub for Nardi with picking up her second foul. Great rebound there.
A Catholic University commit as a senior. Corner 3, that one won't go off the heel. Second year, another strong rebound. Here comes Carter. Emily Naus, a college range 3, couldn't quite hit it.
Naus finished with 7 threes last game as they beat Nazareth in the semifinal. Great take there.
Great take and a great offensive set. Wouldn't expect anything less from the Hall of Famer Renee Shields. Started high, took it to the wing, and then one of those mesh screen rolls to the basket led to the easy bucket. And a travel is called against Ryan Carter. I may have seen it actually on the initial catch and gather, but the official there, Dave Brown, had it going into the jump stop. Game settling into a nice pace here, 4:20 to go, first half. Another travel here. We'll turn it right back to Archbishop Wood. So we teased the story about Eric Ebers and, of course, Michelle Thornton. We have some terrific Ebers players, 3 of them, in fact, on this team. Alexis, a junior. Kayla, a freshman who's out there now. And Kelsey, unfortunately, sidelined with an injury. But she will be a terrific player freshmen, both of them, Kayla and Kelsey. But Eric played at Villanova, played at a really high level at Villanova, and Michelle Thornton even at maybe even a hair higher of a level. In the Delco Hall of Fame is Michelle, and also in the Nova Hall of Fame along with Eric. So terrifically talented daughters, of course, staying right on the main line to play their high school basketball, and all of them will have the opportunity, if they so choose, to play at a high level in college. Archibald couldn't hit that one. Carter, foot on the line, it's a long two. Everything but the finish. And again, a good pace here for Archbishop Carroll, I think, as well. Archbishop Wood. It's been mostly Ryan Carter, and for Archbishop Carroll, it has been mostly sharing the basketball and getting looks in the lane, Megan.
Yeah, great back cuts. Hit the post and back cuts and some easy layups. It's really great offense.
McPhailin getting a good couple of touches there that led to the finish. Ryan Carter got it to go. Kate Schumacher went down easy. The officials have the embellishment call in their back pocket, which our buddy Aaron Hart really wants to change the rule there. Not the rule, we'll call it the wording. He feels like flop or embellishment has a bad connotation, but leads to it not being called as often, or often taken even as a first personal affront when you do call it. That's a good bucket inside by Abby McPhailin. Carter so strong and into the lane.
Scoring is picking up.
I do wonder if we'll see a little bit more ball movement from Archbishop Wood as the game carries on here, as Archbishop Carroll certainly naturally has to put more pressure on Carter because she is being so effective offensively. Dribble drive, good pull up, and hits. Alexis Ebers.
That's a tough shot. Full speed to the basket, pull up, and nail it middle of the lane.
And you can only do that, Megan, if you're playing off 2 feet, right? Come to that stop. Let the defender fly by. It's a terrific offensive play. Off the fade screen, good-looking shot for McDonald. Sophia McDonald shoots it really well. Top-of-the-line defender cuts it to 2. And Archbishop Carroll is breaking this pressure, everything but the finish that time for Kayla Ebers. But that's exactly the look you want against some ball pressure at the top of the key. There's Ryan Carter getting hers, too easy. Following a similar script to the first contest we saw here tonight, following a similar script to the final last year between these two teams. Two teams averaging a ton of points this year. We're playing in the low 20s with 20 seconds to go. Maybe a bit of an early force that time from Kayla Ebers. And Archbishop Wood, with the best player in the Catholic League. Maybe Corinne Easley's got a claim to that as well, but certainly one of the best has the ball in her hands with 5 seconds to go. Here's Ryan Carter. Carter's got to get it off, and it's blocked, and we got a foul called. Alexis Ebers looks to the near side official and saying, did you see that any differently than I did? I had pretty good defense here on the floor. We'll get another look. Maybe got her on the hand, and then the next question is timing. And I don't know if we got that there, or if you saw that well there, Megan, in terms of the timing and when that was right near the horn. Here's another rules question for you. This is where we would have Aaron Hart opine. How is this an untimed free throw? And I say that because if the foul happened at .0, then it wouldn't have been a foul. If it happens at point 1, the clock stops there. There should be something left on this clock.
You're right.
One more look here. We're going to slow this down and zoom it in. Boy, it's tough there. Alexis Ebers certainly thought that was clean. It's a big call right at the end of the first half, and Archbishop Wood takes a 23-22 lead going into the break. But a great game, exactly as we expected. Both teams will look to make adjustments. My thought, Megan, Carroll's moving the ball very well. They're getting the looks that they want. They're playing the game at the pace that they'd like. Archbishop Wood, Ryan Carter's getting hers. I think they might want to expand the offense a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I agree. Carroll's done a really good job on defense, getting them stops and limiting. 23 points is way below the average that Wood is scoring. So really great job on defense. And we'll bring it back in the second. But great game and atmosphere here at Villanova.
We sure will. That's the voice of Megan McCullough, our color analyst here tonight. First team All-City back in her days playing at the University of Pennsylvania. Feels like coming home for her. Calling this game on the floor. We're excited to join you in just a few minutes here on Sports Fan Base Network. This is the Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Semifinals. Philadelphia Catholic League Girls Semifinals, game number 2, heading towards another classic here between Archbishop Wood and Archbishop Carroll. Big part of the reason that tonight is possible, a couple of our great sponsors, including Blocks, where you can help turn your PA state tax liability into need-based scholarships for your school, all while earning a 90% PA tax credit for doing so. I'll editorialize, it's just a terrific program, and y'all should take a look into it, supporting Catholic education. And to do so, you can go to blocks.org/tax credit. The Philadelphia Catholic League is also excited to announce it has partnered with Sports Specialties to provide championship gear and great PCL apparel with a new online store. Go to PCL25.itemorder.com for more. Again, that's PCL25.itemorder.com. The finals of the 2025 PCL Girls Basketball Championship will be on 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, February 23rd at the Palestra on the campus of the University of Pennsylvania. For ticket information, go to www.aopathletics.org. Can't wait for that one. That will be a terrific Sunday. Bob Long here. Megan McCullough is with us. And Megan will be on the call for that game as well. I just can't get here soon enough. That'll be a great game, and we'll see who will meet Newman Goretti.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Always a fun doubleheader with the boys. This boys semifinals this Wednesday, so we'll see who, in about 20 minutes, who ends up on top, as you said, against Newman Goretti.
Andrea Peterson looking for her first Catholic League title since 2015. It would be her 3rd overall. They punched their ticket, and now a bunch of those players are sitting right behind us enjoying this game and maybe doing a little bit of scouting. Archbishop Carroll and Archbishop Wood, regulars at the Palestra. One of them will have a chance to play for it all. An early foul, it'll go the other way. Moving screen called against number 23, Kayla Ebers. And the key on a play like that is if you are moving there and getting set, the contact, if your legs are outside of the width of your torso or shoulders, if the contact comes below the waist, that's where the moving screen or the illegal pick is called. If it becomes above torso or higher, you don't need to necessarily call that. A good call by this crew early on in the second half. Everything but the finish that time for Ryan Carter. And the barrage of two-point attempts by Carter in the lane continue. That is a rare one that didn't fall. Good back cut. And Archbishop Carroll continues to pirouette and turn its way towards good looks offensively.
Another Ebers pass and finish. So that sister-to-sister coordination there.
And they got the steal. Abby McMillan came up with it. The initial deflection was by Kayla Ebers. Schumacher gave up the 3, and they'll get back into the half-court set.
I like the patience.
Tough shot there, and Ryan Carter picks up the foul. So Kate Schumacher, the sophomore, gave up, passed up on 2 threes. Instead gets to the rim. There's the first one she gave up. Beg your pardon, the second as she gets into the lane. Carter brings the hands down, little contact up near the head area.
Yeah, it looked like she was looking to dish that off, but took it strong and hopefully can reward herself here at the line.
Missed them both. Archbishop Wood gets away with one there. And now Carter with a chance to take another lead for the Vikings. That three from the top of the key, a little bit short off the hands of Michaela Finnegan. Schumacher again gets the ball at the top of the key and throws it away from Kayla Ebers. Just a little miscommunication there, Meg, running off that down screen. Ebers kind of heading towards the elbow, and I think Schumacher had her staying at the three-point line.
Yep, it's important on all those plays, both sides of the floor, to keep their heads up, next play it, and get the next possession.
Again, no good, but a good rebound by Emily Naus. A step through by Seckinger.
I like her game. She has great footwork and finishing at the basket from Seckinger, number 21.
Good rebounder and slasher. And that's a great role to have on a team like this where the ball is most often in the hands of Ryan Carter.
You can see a little overplaying of McFillin. She's got the ball back now, but looks like they were denying for a little bit.
The sophomore Abby McFillin. Patience as she weaves her way into the lane. A good kick out. Schumacher confidently that time off the heel. And that's last touched. Don't think we have a call yet. Now we do. Archbishop Carroll basketball. And a nice job of communication between those two officials. Folks behind us may think the call was late and or incorrect, but again, the communication there, not making the call early. What did you have on the baseline? What did you have on the near side? And make the right call. What a take that time by Alexis Ebers.
Great step through, right around the defender.
Naus was in legal guarding position there, but Ebers, with the versatility, with that inside step like you said, she picked up the personal there. Second team foul against Carroll here in the third quarter. But that's a big-time finish on the other end. Trouble getting the ball in. And Archbishop Carroll comes up with a turnover. Kayla Ebers attacks the defender up and under. Three-point lead. It all started from the baseline out-of-bounds defense. Carter, tough shot. Got her shot blocked, got it back, and is fouled by Kate Schumacher. The question there is verticality, and we'll get another look here. Keep an eye on Schumacher if those hands, not here on the clean block, but if they start to come down.
May have gotten body. The hands are pretty straight up, but Carter finishes the first.
We think back to our first game, and when Newman Goretti started to make the run, it was when Corinne Easley started getting to the basket and getting to the foul line where she was very effective. Something to keep an eye on as Ryan Carter has dominated ball possession for Archbishop Wood here tonight. A deep three is good for Alexis Ebers.
She was ready for that one coming off the flare screen and hit that from the college line.
We know she'll play at that level. In fact, this very school, Denise Dillon, recruiting her. Why not let it fly from there? Everything but the finish for Emily Naus. Ebers gets into the offense. 3:41 to go, a 4-point lead, which really is about as big as it's gotten in terms of the deficit on either side. Another good-looking shot. It's good. Alexis Ebers.
Same play, opposite sides, fade screen, and another deep three.
I know that this is the largest lead of the night for either side. Carter. That's great defense, but a step through. Schumacher trying to draw a charge. I think if you stay straight up there, that's really difficult on that jump stop for Carter to make the layup. I do like the no call there.
I'm with you on that as well.
Schumacher somehow got rid of it. Ebers. That's great defense by Allen, but I guess got the hand in the cookie jar there. 2 shots coming for Alexis Ebers. We'll get one more look. Playing off 2 feet, good footwork, and absolutely, yep, that's a better angle than we had here from our baseline look, our sideline look, beg your pardon.
Bob, as we talked about in the last game, these girls are lucky to have the coaches that they have. And both of these 2 coaches have played in the Catholic League. Rini at West Catholic, on to St. Joe's, and still very involved in the program. Coach McDonald at Cardinal Doherty, and then on to Chestnut Hill College as a point guard. So very lucky to have those mentors in their lives.
Ryan Carter, what a finish. Again, terrific on-ball defense by Archbishop Carroll, but if it can't clean up that defensive window, Ryan Carter will beat you. Skip pass. Here's Abby McFillin. Good minutes for Kate Schumacher here tonight. But Alexis Ebers keeps going to work. She's got the last 10 for Archbishop Carroll. 7-point lead for Archbishop Wood. They lost once in the regular season. It was badly to Newman Goretti. 27-point deficit, 27-point loss, beg your pardon. And this will stay here with Archbishop Wood. Archbishop Wood going about as deep into their bench as they will go all night. Emma Yogas and Sophia McDonald on the floor at the same time. A deep 3, and a foul is called. So come into the game, Emma Yogas. She hit 3 triples in the quarterfinals, and she's letting it fly unabashed.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You want to stay away from fouling that, but I think it was a little stumble and got the arm of Yogas.
Boy, this is quite the free throw intro. I don't know if we can get our close cam on this here as Yogas kind of steps into this foul shot. We'll get 2 more to look at it. A step and fire.
Interesting.
2 for 2. You won't hear a peep from me. Three for 3 from 15.5 feet away. Four-point lead for Archbishop Carroll. Good pressure on the ball by Ryan Carter. All the way to the hoop, contact and a foul. Topakis, that's a tough matchup against Alexis Ebers, who is taking over this game. Again, didn't have that matchup against Carter. Liked the matchup against Topakis. One of 2, a 5-point lead for Archbishop Carroll. On the line for Archbishop Wood. They've been to the Palestra. That's right, the Palestra. Not this round, but the final 15 out of the last 17 years. I just think this ball needs to move a little bit more for Archbishop Wood. Heck what I think, as Ryan Carter able to put 2 on the board.
See what Carroll does here. 50 seconds to go. They need to get a good shot going into the 4th.
Nardi swings this for Alexis Ebers. Here she goes again. Open 3. It is good. And the freshman Kayla Ebers knocks it down on the assist from her sister. Would love to know what this team would look like with Kelsey fully healthy. 3 Ebers sisters on the floor. We'll see it next year, and that is a scary group with how they can shoot the ball, handle, and get to the rim.
Sure is. They'll have a lot of players back, this Carroll team.
They forced her to get rid of it. Topakis is blocked. And right now the clock shows double zeros. And they're going to bring this back. They're going to put some time on the clock. A nice job there on the baseline. Dave Brown made the call, and Jim Smith brought them back onto the floor. And let's see, see what they put. You have to have 0.4 or more to be able to catch and shoot. So that's, as we look here to the scoreboard, what will we find? 0.4. So you can catch it and shoot it. If it was 0.3, it would have to be a tip. That's by rule. So Wood has the opportunity to catch and let one fly all in one motion. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Maybe even a hair more momentum going in as Kayla Ebers spikes that one into the baseline. 8 minutes to go to determine a champion. You are watching SFBN and the coverage of the Catholic League Girls Semifinals.
Hi, I'm Tommy Green, former pitcher for the Philadelphia Phillies. When I was in high school, it was very important to me to show scouts what I could do. My friends at Payroll Service Solutions are huge supporters of high school sports and the Sports Fan Base Network. If you're a small to medium-sized business in need of a payroll company, contact Payroll Service Solutions. Not only will they take care of you, they will continue to support the community. For more information, contact Payroll Service Solutions at 215-624-0922 or 866-PAY-EASY.
A lot of great sponsors who made this event happen. Thanks to Blocks. Blocks is an organization where you can help turn your PA state tax liability into need-based scholarships for your school while earning a 90% Pennsylvania tax credit. Learn more at blocks.org/tax credit. The Philadelphia Catholic League is excited to announce it has partnered with Sports Specialties to provide championship gear and great Philadelphia Catholic League apparel with a new online store. Go to PCL25.itemorder.com. That's PCL25.itemorder.com for more. The finals of the 2025 PCL Girls Basketball Championship will be held at 12:30 on Sunday, February 23rd at the Palestra, the Cathedral of College Basketball. For ticket information, log on to www.aopathletics.org. I'll be there. Bob Long, Megan McCullough, former Big Five standout for the University of Pennsylvania, is going home on Sunday to call a game from your alma mater. And I'm biased, but maybe you're more so, the greatest venue in college basketball. I assume you wouldn't disagree with that.
It's a fun place to play. It was even, more fun to play around the Big Five in this arena and all the great places within Philadelphia.
And what an opportunity for these young student athletes to play at a venue like that. Although with all the recruiting that Villanova, Penn, Drexel, a lot of girls on these teams, these 4 of these teams playing here tonight, going to Drexel, getting an opportunity to play at a venue like that is terrific. Emily Nouse to the rim, couldn't hit it, got her own offensive rebound. Topakis couldn't hit it. And that's really the one thing, if you were to really nitpick on what Archbishop Carroll is doing is the defensive glass, giving up too many second chances to Archbishop Wood.
Correct. They did a better job in the third quarter.
And a quick turnover there by Archbishop Carroll.
It's a tough one. I'm not too sure about it, but anyway, here we move on. And
a whistle, foul off the ball. Called against Kayla Ebers. Second personal foul against Kayla Ebers. I don't have anybody in major foul trouble at this point in the contest. Carter in the post. That's a really tough shot and great defense. Two hands on the basketball from both of those Carroll Patriots. Good movement off the ball here by Archbishop Carroll. The freshman Ebers, so calm with the basketball in her hands. Ebers comes to a jump stop and they'll reset. Here's Abby McFillan. Just a sophomore. McFillan, a good kick out. An open corner three. And that's last touch by Archbishop Carroll. But a good possession there offensively. A good drive, that time by McFillan and kick. We mentioned the two major pieces out for Archbishop Carroll, Maddie McFillan and Kelsey Ebers. For Archbishop Wood, they're without the services of 5'11" Colleen Basecchio. Good drive to the hoop, but one official, I think, had a travel, and there will be a discussion here. There will not. They're going to go with the foul call. Was the contact before the steps? You can be the judge at home. Carter will shoot two. A quick note about Maddie McFillan, by the way, because she is a senior and certainly will not have the opportunity to play in these semis or finals. Going to play at Air Force with her sister, Felicity. What a terrific opportunity for those two girls and for that family. And those two daughters playing at a high level.
It's very special and similar to two other Carroll alumni, Brooke and Taylor Wilson, who are at Army, having great careers following their time at Carroll.
Couple of big stops for Archbishop Wood, and they're right back in this contest. Emily Nowes is fouled. She'll shoot two. Abby McFillan picks up the personal. Third team foul against Archbishop Carroll in this fourth quarter. Relatively clean up top, but some body contact there against McFillan.
Wood's definitely getting a little momentum here. Getting to the foul line.
Emily Nowes, a two-time first-team All-Catholic awardee, All-State last year. Had 7 threes in the quarterfinals. It's been a little tough for sledding here tonight. With the exception of Cardinal O'Hara, the other 3 teams rolled in the quarterfinals. But I think we knew, with these 4 teams playing against one another, there were not going to be blowouts here tonight. This one looks to go to the wire. Schumacher, a good cut. Ebers. Alexis Ebers has been the best offensive player on the floor for Archbishop Carroll. McFillan. And a timeout called by Renee Shields. That's why she's a Hall of Famer right there, Megan. I think you saw the same thing I did.
Sure did. They needed something to reset and make sure they get a good possession here, up 2 with 5 minutes to go.
Want to thank our sponsor, Blocks, who helps turn your Pennsylvania state tax liabilities into need-based scholarships for your school while earning you a 90% tax credit to do it. It's the best program out there, folks. Go to blocks.org/tax credit for more. And the Philadelphia Catholic League's excited to announce it has partnered with Sports Specialties to provide championship gear and PCL apparel with a new online store. Go to PCL25.itemorder.com. That's PCL25.itemorder.com. And finally, boy, 5.5 minutes to go, and you're going to leave wanting more basketball. I promise you that. Well, all you got to do is head over to Penn's website, actually AOP Athletics, which will send you to Penn's website to buy tickets for the final, taking place at 12:30 on Sunday, February 23rd at the Palestra. Who will it be, though, Megan?
We have 5 more minutes to determine it, and it's been quite the series of events here.
Archbishop Wood, they've gotten some good stops defensively, and a foul is called against Archbishop Wood. It was certainly clean up top with the Seconder block, but it was Michaela Finnegan with the on-ball defense, not in legal guarding position. 2 shots coming. We heard after the first game that Molly Rulo had 30. I don't think that Ebers is quite there yet, but boy, putting on quite a performance. 2 for 2. Ryan Carter has primarily handled the basketball for Archbishop Wood. Seen a change in the last few possessions. More off-ball movement and getting other players involved. Seconder and a kick ball. Nice job there by Kayla Ebers.
Could be a soccer goalie.
From a family like that, Michelle Thornton, the mother, Eric Ebers, the father, Villanova Hall of Famers, both of them, wouldn't put it past them. Carter. That is a 3-on-1 there, and Carter takes an off-balance shot in the lane. I think you might have to think about looking opposite on a play like that there, Megan, when you know that they're overloaded to your side.
I agree, and don't want to force it, but they had an advantage.
A deep 3. Oh, my goodness. What a night. Alexis Ebers. Nearly at WNBA range.
Sure was, way behind that college line.
7-point lead. Now, good-looking 3 for the answer. It wouldn't go. Cleaned up on the defensive glass. Ebers again. Kick out.
Carroll's got to be smart here. Patience and get a good shot. Don't need to force anything.
Good cut. Schumacher gave it away, though. Couldn't come up with it. Topakis. Yogus. Open 3, Seconder. It's a big one. Back down to 4. And an eternity to go here from Finneran Pavilion. Timeout, Mike McDonald. Look opposite. Skip pass. Sets up a really good-looking 3. And Seconder. With a Robert Morris offer, they're going to like what they see out in Pittsburgh as they tune into this one here tonight. Had her tabbed as a slasher, but she can do a little bit of everything. That's the biggest 3 of the night thus far. Bob Long, Megan McCullough is with us here. 4-year player at the University of Pennsylvania on the All-City team while she was playing in college, and now doing a terrific job on the broadcast of the Philadelphia Catholic League. What comes to mind as we're nearly through the end of the second game here and so much to be unrivaled?
Yeah, it's great basketball. I think, you know, Carroll had the momentum. Wood's starting to chip away. They're driving to the basket, getting to the foul line. So we'll see. Need good shots and possessions from both sides. Wanted to highlight a few of the alumni. Archbishop Wood, many remember Ava Redinger at FDU. She's having a great start. She's had 8 Rookie of the Week awards. FDU is 11-0, so really great contribution from her from the Wood program.
8 Rookie of the Week award. That's not that many weeks in conference play. That is incredibly impressive. That's 2 months worth of Rookie of the Week awards. Renninger, of course, scored her 1,000th point in the Palestra last year. What a special moment that was for her. En route to going 4 for 4 in state championships during her time as an Archbishop Wood Viking.
Get her hands off her. 2 hands. Hands are on her. Come on.
3:15 to go. Good step through. McFillan got it back and gave it up. Topakis with another steal. First to the floor. Held ball. Second-year on the floor. Kayla Ebers on the floor. Ebers asking for a timeout. That's a good job to adjudicate that by this crew. Held ball with the alternate possession going to Archbishop Wood. Okay, so it wasn't pretty, but Archbishop Wood got the stop that they needed there, Megan.
They sure did. See what they can do on offense. Down 4 with 3 minutes to go.
Through the hands of Ryan Carter. Good defense there, physical by Archbishop Carroll. Sophomore Abby McFillan playing huge minutes down the stretch.
Kate Schumacher as well. She had that last defensive possession.
And another timeout called by Renee Shields. They have plenty to work with. I think that might be the second that they've taken, so down to 3 on the contest. 2:33 to go. Chance one more time to tell you about our terrific sponsors here tonight. Blocks, where you can turn your PA state tax liability into need-based scholarships for your school while earning you a 9% Pennsylvania tax credit for doing so. Learn more at blocks.org/tax credits. The Philadelphia Catholic League is also excited to announce it has partnered with Sports Specialties to provide championship gear and great PCL apparel with a new online store. Go to pcl25.itemorder.com. That's pcl25.itemorder.com. And I'm sure you'll be ordering all that PCL gear after you join us on Sunday for the finals of the PCL Girls Basketball Championship, played at 12:30 p.m. on Sunday, February 23rd. Visit online at aopathletics.org for tickets and join us there. Megan McCullough will be there. I will be there. And boy, we just can't wait. Archbishop Wood trying to climb back into this game. 4 straight PIAA titles. 3 Philadelphia Catholic League titles. By the way, 9 total for Archbishop Wood. Bishop Guilfoyle has 8. They're a 1A school. Looking to win their 5th consecutive 5A state title. That would set a record in Pennsylvania for doing that.
Off the ball foul here.
And Archbishop Wood might have to start thinking about taking them. Still plenty of time to go for a steal, but just the second team foul, so 2 more to give. Of note, the Newman Goretti girls won 4 straight PIAA titles from 2015 to 2018, and Allentown Central Catholic also won 4 straight at one point. So Archbishop Wood going for history, but that all feels like second fiddle right now. The Catholic League is the toughest title to win in Pennsylvania high school basketball, more so than a state title. Only one of these teams will get there, and how about the roll for Alexis Ebers? It's been her night. Ryan Carter steps through, was blocked, got her own rebound, no good. And a foul is called. I think our baseline official may have had a held ball, and this is an important delineation. And the foul goes against Ryan Carter. One more look. Carter trying to get in there. And there was a held ball called on the baseline, foul called on the sideline. Nice job by Moreno Tormey to take control. Here's Alexis Ebers pulling it back. 2-possession game. Archbishop Wood still has one foul to give before sending Archbishop Carroll to the line, and they'll take it there. Third personal against Sophia Topakis. This is where you got to run your best flash, double team, run and jump, whatever it might be. Try to find a way to get a steal here. Instead, they will send the freshman Ebers to the line to shoot 2. If nothing else, you take the foul with no time coming off the clock, Megan. Put a freshman in a difficult spot.
Sure does.
But she has played beyond her years here tonight. Didn't even think about it.
Pretty smooth foul shot there.
Put it to the floor once and put it up. This time twice. Same result.
Seem awfully comfortable in their parents' alma mater.
That's right. Maybe they even shot a few on these rims before, after Denise or Harry Peretta back in the day finished up practice. Timeout before the travel by Mike McDonald. And why is that important? Of course, you don't want the travel, but you take one more timeout off the board for Mike McDonald. He's got 3 to work with now. And in a 3-possession game, and in a game where the clock does not stop after made baskets inside of a minute to go the way you'd see at the college level, you have to be really expeditious about using those timeouts.
We'll see what we have here. McDonald on the screen. We'll see what they draw up. They need to get a good possession here. Down 8 with 1:30 to go.
And you don't need a 3 right now, but I think you have enough 3-point shooters that maybe you draw something up. Right? You run a little decoy, draw 2 defenders to Carter. And someone like Emily Naus, the senior for Archbishop Wood, averaging 40% from beyond the 3-point line. Can you get her open for a catch and shoot 3? Michaela Finnegan also shooting it at 40% on the year this year. But Finnegan is not even on the floor right now. Ryan Allen is, beg your pardon, going to do that once or twice here tonight as Ryan Allen and Archbishop Wood great continues to watch from the sideline here, but Ryan Carter inbounded the ball. Naus, that's a tough shot through the lane. Carroll pulls it down. Guess who? Alexis Ebers. Abby McFillin. Good chance to double, but Carroll is spacing the floor beautifully.
Carroll's done a great job composing themselves.
And getting an easy bucket at the end of it. 10-point lead. Carter puts it in. And a foul is called, and who is that on and when was that call made? I think Mike McDonald called a timeout, but now this is an interesting discussion. Near side official had a foul, while the far side official called a timeout immediately after it went through the cylinder. And I think that discussion continues here. I don't see a foul there.
Elbow.
Would it be on Ryan Carter? That's the only person I could see the foul being on. They don't owe us an explanation, nor the scorer's table, at least at the moment. But that's a conversation. That's not just a normal timeout discussion. They will go to the scorer's table. And they're just going to have the timeout, it looks like, called. It was a 30-second timeout that's turned into a lot more than that as they look to adjudicate. Now they're going to pull both coaches. What a look we have here at center court. One coach looks happier than the other. And there is the motion that you see for the elbow. That's official Dave Brown. He was on it right as it happened. And that is a technical foul. One shot coming. And Carroll will get the ball after that. Big call down the stretch, and I think very well adjudicated by this veteran crew.
quite a series of events here.
Also, 2 fouls coming on that technical. That is a big call down the stretch. There is no doubt that the elbow got high. I think the process was correct of the communication amongst that 3 officials. People will discuss, though, if that call is made in this moment or not, Megan.
They sure will.
So Carter got the bucket. Carroll got the basketball, hit the 2 foul shots to nix the bucket by Carter. Precious seconds coming off the clock.
Really good job by McFillin all game.
Carter nearly got the hands in there for a clean strip. Foul called, and Alexis Ebers to the line for 2. And Ryan Carter has fouled out of the basketball game. She was effective offensively, but Archbishop Carroll double-teamed her at times, I thought, Megan, over the course of the game and made life extremely difficult for a team that was ball handle heavy with Carter all night.
Yeah, they stopped the offense of Archbishop Wood and got stops when they needed it. Really great toughness.
Well, you know that Archbishop Carroll has had this one circled on their calendar since the matchup was presented. After losing the way they did in double overtime of the Philadelphia Catholic League Finals at the Palestra last year. A half-court heave just inside half-court would not go for Archbishop Carroll, and Archbishop would win their 3rd title under Mike McDonald, another state championship as well. If they can finish, this will feel good for them. Yogas. Time is going to run out on Archbishop Wood. In and out. Rebound brought down. And Archbishop Carroll, fighting injuries all the way, is back to the floor at the Palestra. They earn their way to the Catholic League Final on Sunday. They take out the reigning state and Philadelphia Catholic League champs to do it. And all they did was deny Archbishop Wood an appearance on that floor at the Palestra for the 3rd time in the last 18 years. Reedy Shields, arguably no one better doing this at this level than what she has done for this program and many others.
Yeah, it was a solid team win from Carroll. Everyone contributed, hit big shots when they needed to, got stops when they needed to, and just toughed it out.
Alexis Ebers, player of the game here tonight for sure, has shared an embrace at midcourt with her good friend Emily Naus. Both of these programs will continue their season. Archbishop Wood will go right to district play, but Archbishop Carroll has that ultimate goal in front of them. Heading to the Palestra on Sunday, they'll take on Newman Goretti. And I know that we're just reacting in live time, and Archbishop Carroll just earned their spot, but what comes to mind, early thoughts about a Newman Goretti versus Archbishop Carroll final, number 1 versus number 3 seed?
Yeah, I love it. I think they play somewhat similar team basketball, and they'll have to stop easily, of course, Carroll, but you know, 2 very talented teams, and it's going to be a great matchup down at the Palestra.
We are sure looking forward to it. We appreciate everyone for joining us here tonight on SFBN. Our producer, Sean Kelly, tonight. Folks on camera, Sean Riley, Owen Coleman did a great job. My esteemed and distinguished color analyst here tonight, Megan McCullough, formerly of the University of Pennsylvania, had a terrific college playing career and might just be carving something else out for yourself here on the commentary side. You do a terrific job. And humbly, with that crew around me, I'm Bob Long saying so long from Villanova University. Finneran Pavilion, what a terrific host, what a terrific atmosphere for girls basketball. And we can only hope that this venue is brought back into the Rhoda again next year. Thanks to everyone at the university for making this happen, the Philadelphia Catholic League, and much more. Once again, Bob Long saying so long from Villanova, Pennsylvania. Archbishop Carroll and Newman Goretti will face off at 12:30 on Sunday at the Palestra, and that is a place that you'll want to be. Good night, everybody.